5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, boys and girls. You know what time it is. It's time for Dr. Woody's Fabulous, Fascinating Factoids. This one I think is number 6. In any case, education is made, not acquired. I detest the idea, now the dominant metaphor, that someone, a student or a child, say, gets an education. Gets. You don't get an education. You don't pick it up from school like a pack of gum or a condom at a stop and shop. The university is a place where knowledge is made. They use other words for it like discovery and invent and prove and theorize, but it's all about making new knowledge. People working in colleges and universities aren't there primarily to teach. That's a relatively recent innovation, 150 or so years at most. They're there to make and test new knowledge. One goes to college or the university to learn how to make new knowledge in whatever discipline it is to which one attaches oneself. The underlying principle of a college education is that a trained mind is of use no matter the task it's set to. They don't call them disciplines for fun, you know. The rules vary, but there are always overarching principles which one must learn and master, even if it's only for the purpose of deconstructing them later. You and we go to the university to train our minds in the handling of the materials of thought, those things of which knowledge is made, words and discourses, formulae and theories, taxonomies, and of course other texts. Frank Smith, an eclectic education scholar in the 80s and 90s, wrote a book in which he listed all the nearly 100 words in English that are cognates of the word to think one way or another. Think about it. Ponder, cogitate, ruminate, cerebrate, evaluate, consider, judge, contemplate. Oh, I could go on. You in university, we go there to get our hands dirty with words. Get them all over us. Get them under your skin and in your nails and in your clothing, but mainly you get them in your head, like wood chips from a plane or sparks from a cutting torch. You handle the material, and in the company of masters then, by watching them, you begin to learn how to fashion the tools with which to manipulate those materials yourself, to shape it and form it and use it in new ways. And that is an education, and you didn't get it like a tube of mascara or a new pair of jeans. It wasn't passed over the counter to you. You built it. You made it. It bears your stamp. They are your tools. You should be proud of them. You made them and you can use them. Schools, all of them really, elementary on up, only exist to provide a space and a place for a person to work in, to fashion his own tools for understanding and to understand the materials with which they will be working. To what anyone eventually applies those tools is pretty much luck, but if you did your education right, you'll be ready for a lot of different challenges, a veritable, infinitely tempting plethora of possibilities, paths, and pursuits. Just look at me down here at the beach hippies. Pause.